Okay, so this is day 18, I think. Don't know, day 17. I don't know, 17 or 18. And the idea is that I've got to answer questions or prepare for questions in a live format. So because I don't have anybody on the other side asking me questions, I decided to give ChatGPT a prompt, which I'm going to hit enter on in a minute, and then I'm going to answer the questions as I've seen them. So I won't have seen them before. They'll have just come through to me, and I'll have to just read it and then deal with it. I'm hoping that ChatGPT gets the questions of a prompt right, as in it doesn't write a whole load of text. I've asked it to just write the questions, so let's see. Okay, if you could instantly become an expert in anything, what would it be and why? I would love to be an expert in behavioral science or behavioral economics. So it's something, if you've seen Rory Sutherland pop up on your Instagram feed, on your YouTube feed, he seems to be on a ton of podcasts at the moment. He works for Olga there, and they have like a behavioral science unit, and they look at how you can change people's behavior through leveraging cognitive biases that exist. So things like social proof, things like nudge theory, and other bits and pieces along those lines. So I think that would be really cool. I have done a couple of courses in it, which were done by Olga there. But yeah, I would love to just be an expert. Next question. What's one major risk you've taken in your life, and how did it shape who you are? I would say I'm naturally risk averse. I would say that I used to have a business, although it was a bit more of a side hustle business. And I think that was taking a risk, really, putting yourself out there and trying to get customers, and then deciding when to wrap it up as well. I think it's just as important to recognize that some things aren't meant to be, in terms of there's no point. Knowing when to quit, I guess, is a skill. And that's something that I picked up from an article from Seth Godin. And at the time I was feeling just a little bit meh about the work that I was doing, and I read that article, and he talked about knowing when to quit is just as important as knowing when to start something. And that was the spark, the impetus that I needed to go, you know what, it's time to wrap it up. So that wraps up day 17, 18. I'd have to check, and brings it to a conclusion.